yogis. Happy Wednesday as it is. Fancy meeting you all here again. Welcome to Primal Flow. Today's class will be about an hour or so. We'll do some nice, flowy, femi movement, a little primal dance towards the end. I rarely do this, yogis. And as I say that, I realize it's my privilege. But today I am calling on you. I'm calling on you, my students, my base, my friends, whom I know are mostly women, although I know there may be some men on this call too, this class too. I'm calling on you to do the work. I'm calling on you to ask yourself the really tough questions. Calling on you to ask me the really tough questions. To ask your spouse the really tough questions. And to do the work. I love you. I'm always here for you. I hope I can offer a practice for you that is beneficial, spiritual, allows you to dive deeper into your physical and emotional practice. But I would be remiss, I would be regretfully silent if I didn't ask you right now to do the work. And I am here with you. I am learning with you. I am humble with you. I am saddened with you. I am with you. I love you. Let's flow, shall we? Let's get started. Child's pose. You can go ahead, bring the big toes to touch. Knees go wide. Third eye resting gently on the mat. On your next inhale breath, crawl your fingertips as far forward as they'll go. So you're bridging onto your fingertips. Your palms are lifted. Your side body is engaged. Your lungs are full. Maybe you even bring your gaze up. And then exhale, completely deflate. Forearms, elbows, third eye, bridge of the nose, tops of the knees, shins, tops of the feet and toes, touching the mat, resting on the mat, supported by your mat. So as you notice your breath, the inhales and the exhales, bring your focus and attention to the texture of your breath, to the length of your breath, to the depth of your breath. And again, let's crawl our fingertips as far forward as they'll go. So bridging up onto the fingertips, maybe the chest and rib cage lifts. And then exhale, take it all the way over to the left. Deep side body stretch through the right side. Bend into the left elbow. And then crawl through center again through that really long, inflated, lifted space. And then all the way over to the right. Bending the right elbow, crawling left fingertips out and across. Maybe even sit a little heavier in the left hip as you do this. And then coming through center, just start to walk the hands back towards the knees. Bring the palms to the thighs. Close the eyes. Feel a long, lifted and aligned spine. Take a deep breath in and open the mouth. Exhale. I'm going to turn the music up a little bit. Flicker the eyes open, and we'll start with just some circles, head circles. So just allow the head to be really heavy. And if there's spaces that feel tight or tender, stay there. Whether you do 2 circles and then 1 or 1 and 1, whatever, it's all good. Just make sure you go both ways. And now inhale, reach the arms up high, let the palms touch at the top. Gaze goes up to the fingertips, long, powerful, strong. And then exhale, hands to the mat. Let's come to tabletop pose. Just move your spine. I hope you can hear me well. I'll turn it down a little bit. You know I get involved with the music. All right, moving the rib cage, moving the hips. If you sink back into child's pose a couple times, maybe even all the way up to cobra, just kind of follow where your body wants to go. Don't make a lot of excuses or explanations. Just move. And now as you inhale, bring the shoulders in front of the fingertips, arch the spine. Let's bring our heels up towards our booty, point the toes. Gaze goes high, deep inhale, breath. And now, curl the toes. So notice what I did with the toes. I'm already setting myself up to bring the balls of my feet down to the mat and real slow, like you're moving in a bathtub, honey. Start to send it back through bear pose. Pushing the heels forward, and then eventually real slow, like to down dog. Pedal it out. I don't know about you, but I have not been super active with my physical practice. So take this all slowly. All good. Arrive here, fully arrive here. And then step the feet wide, about the width of your mat. Crawl your hands back towards your feet. Grab your elbows and sway. Shake your head yes and no. Imagine maybe you have weights on your elbows. Make figure eights. And now put a gentle bend in the knees. Even my hyperflexy people who are like, I don't need to bend my knees, I'm one of you, but do it. Bend your knees, release the elbows, and really slowly, imagine weights in your hands. Start to come all the way up to stand. And as you inhale, reach the arms up high, palms will touch at the top. Exhale, take it all the way over to the right. Reach long with the left fingertips. Push your hips towards the left. And arch back a little bit. Maybe bring your gaze to the sky or your ceiling or wherever you are. Inhale, come up, palms touch. Exhale all the way over to the right. left. You know. So now push your hips to the right, reach long with the right fingertips. Bring the gaze high, maybe open the chest slightly. Look up, feel pride in this space. And then inhale, come up, palms touch. Exhale, reach around behind, interlace the fingers, slide the knuckles down, open the shoulders, open the chest. Like to rock side to side a little bit here. Slide the knuckles down. And then exhale, bend your knees, fold all the way down, maintain the bind. I'm gonna come around and check on the camera. So fold all the way down. Cool, we're good. So forward fold with the fingers interlaced. Again, move your neck a lot. Check in with your jaw. It's amazing. I hate that word, sorry. It's incredible how much tension we hold in our jaw. So not just the bottom one, but the top one too. Relax. And then release the grip. Heel toe your feet so they're just underneath your hips. And we'll find a couple waves here. My favorite. So inhale, find your half lift. Fingertips can come to shins or maybe just to the mat, wherever you are. And then exhale, fold. Grab your calves. Exaggerate everything here. And let's go. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Again. And again. This time, on your inhale, crawl forward to plank, top of push-up, pressing down through the palms, slight turn out of the hands, eyes to the elbows, spiraling forward. Let's stay here, let's be here. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's tick-tock the hips a little. Tick, tock, tick. Okay, so maintaining that little tick-tock you got, start to lower, start to bend the elbows. Keep the top, keep the top, keep the top, keep the top. All the way down. Bring the toes out the width of the mat. Slide the hands back slightly. Let's press up for cobra pose. Okay. We're gonna be doing like 1,000 million of these when we come start doing all our chaturangas. So I want you to notice something. So I press my hands strong into the mat. My head is the last thing that arrives. So I keep my chin tucked as long as possible. So this will happen in your up dogs and chaturangas. Here we go. So notice the exaggeration of all the curves and like kind of flowy movement there. It's in the details, I'm telling you. So that's where my practice is going. Y'all are coming with me. So kind of tick the hips a little bit. Maybe gaze over a shoulder. Settle in. It's okay if you kind of dunk from your shoulders a little bit here because now we're going to find some integrity. Roll the shoulders down. Heart goes forward. Chin lifts. Pride. Exhale, curl the toes. Send it back, downward facing dog. We'll start with our sun A. So take an inhale from high on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees and take a walk. Bring your feet up to your hands. On the inhale, reach behind with the fingertips, palms down, pinkies in, heart goes forward, crown of the head goes forward. Not getting cut off. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up, reach the arms out wide, interlace the fingers at the top, let the pointer fingers go long. And then exhale, we'll take a side body stretch to the right, popping the right knee. Okay, so we're gonna work into the hip flexors a lot today. So I want you to feel this in your left hip flexor. So pushing that left hip point forward slightly and bending into the right knee will help because it's all connected, yeah? Inhale, reach up. Exhale to the left. Now we'll pop the left knee. Feel that all the way through your right hip flexor. And play around a little bit, experiment. You're at home, no one's watching you, right? Well, maybe dogs or kids, but explore this. This is a cool time to explore your practice. Push your hips forward. See what that feels like in your hip flexor through the side body. Inhale.
inhale, come up. This first round, we're just gonna get super tall. We're not gonna lean back yet. Just reach up super tall, lots of length in the spine. And then exhale, bend the knees, thumbs to third eyes, and fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift onto your fingertips. Exhale, plant the hands, take it back through your vinyasa. Remember the little details here, so lower slow. Inhale up, but tuck the chin, tuck the chin, tuck the chin, let it arrive. Exhale, down dog, real slow, real slow. Be the last person to arrive into your down dog. Yeah. Cool, let's do that again. One breath, one movement. Here we go. Inhale, high on your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, take a walk, feet up to your hands. Inhale, reach behind as the crown of the head goes forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root down as you rise, all the way up to stand. Interlace the fingers, pointer fingers go long. Exhale, bend the right knee, reach to the right. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, left. Oof. Inhale, reach up. Now you can start to lean back slightly. I want you to feel this mostly in your hip flexors though, because that's the theme today. So up, yes, with the upper body, but then push your hips forward. You should feel a stretch like in your belly, into the tendons in your hip flexors. Exhale, bend the knees, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, take it back, lower slow. Tuck the chin, inhale. Exhale, down dog. Let's do that again on our own. One breath, one movement. I'm not gonna cue it, so dance, enjoy yourself. Here we go. I'll cue your first breath, so we're, Here you go, inhale. Eventually we'll all meet in down dog. Oh, I'm obsessed with this song. This playlist is called Cold Stones. It's on my Spotify. He's feeling good. All right, here we go. Let's inhale, reach the right leg high, bend the knee, stack the hip. Stay heavy with the left heel. Let your right leg and knee kind of match the mood of this song. I don't know, that sounds kind of maybe wacky, but like romantic, right? I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I always invite you to let the music move you, okay? That is a thing in my class forever and always. Now inhale, reach the right leg high, point the toes. Don't worry too much about your hip. Exhale, bring the right knee to the left elbow, cross touch, hold. Be here, be strong here. And then inhale, reach the leg back up high. Now exhale, step, replace the right hand with the right foot. Turn the right toes out slightly so they're almost hanging off your mat a little bit, and then lower to the left knee. On your inhale, so this is an entire movement. We're setting up a flow here. This is an entire movement. All it is an arm gesture. So make it something, right? So inhale, I'm gonna reach my right arm up and back, let it lean me back, and my hips melt deeper into the pose. But see, okay, so I could go like this, or I could go like this. Yeah? Be here, this should feel good. Working into the left hip flexor. Now on my exhale, I'm gonna take flying monkey all the way to the back of my mat, bending into the left knee. Take your time. It's early in the class still, so work out those kinks and the pops and the crackles and all that. When we start to flow through this and make it all dancey and pretty, we'll find fun arms wherever. But right now, just settle it. make sure as you start to stand that both toes are facing directly forward. So your feet should be parallel to the edges of your mat. Inhale, reach up, standing star, palms touch. Exhale, turn your toes out, bend the knees, goddess pose. Let's be here. Getting right into it, huh? On your next inhale, reach up. Everything again squares directly forward. So my toes, my hips, my shoulders, my eyes, everything directly towards the left side of my mat. Now, as I open up, this will be super familiar for some of you, but as I open up to warrior B to the front of my mat, really all I'm thinking about is turning out my right foot. My left heel will slide back where it needs to go, right? So it's simple, but the feet are super important. Here we are, warrior B. Let's sway. So my legs, my feet stay super secure, strong. My rib cage is just moving, flowing. I can hold masculine space, right? Strong, firm, and then beautiful feminine movement on the top. And now inhale, reverse the triangle. So straighten the front leg as you reach up and back. This should feel good and yummy. All right, exhale, windmill the hands all the way down to the mat for a runner's lunge. Now the next series of poses might be a little unfamiliar to you, but I'm gonna go through them slowly. Take your time, press pause on the camera, right? It's newish, but it's nice, it feels good. So on my inhale, I'll reach my right leg back up high. And I'm gonna really develop it. So I'm gonna keep it bent as long as possible, toes pointed as long as possible. And now exhale, right knee, left elbow across, extend. So my right toes are in line with my fingertips. Left arm reaches high, shooting star. Hips are high. Fingertips reach forward towards the front of my mat. Pressing strong into my right hand, trying to keep the eye of the elbow spiraled forward. Okay, so really it's where your body wants to go. It's kind of like a shallow V of a forward fold. Back, left corner of your mat. And fold. Just relax here. Look, my feet, they aren't even doing anything, you know? Just chill. Okay, watch me first. Or don't, whatever. I'm gonna bend both knees. Okay, it's like a little interesting kind of figure four with both my legs. My right hand comes down like I'm gonna watch television, right? But I'm not. I'm gonna inhale, press into the right palm, reach the left fingertips towards the right side of my mat. Okay, take your time, figure this out. So I went from here, all I did was bend my knees, right hand to the mat, hips lift. Okay? Be here, this should feel good. Ah ha ha ha, oh, hip flexor. She thinks of these things. All right, both hands to the mat. I'm gonna pivot onto the ball of my left foot. So I'm already ready to develop my right leg high. Shift forward, three-legged plank. Lower, three-legged chaturanga. Lower slow. Tops of the toes meet. Keep the chin tucked. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Ha! Let's static shake here. So bounce the heels. Arms and legs stay straight like you have a baggy ass pair of sweatpants on and you're shaking them around your thighs. Ha! make movement. This song is different, right? It's not maybe as romantic, but it's still really cool. So let your movement match that. Whatever that means to you, right? All right, inhale, reach the leg really high, point the toes, don't worry about that hip, just open. And now exhale, left knee, right elbow across your body. Oh, that's preparation, right? Now we know, that's preparation for the falling star. I'm gonna take this seriously. Press into the palms, eyes of the elbows spiraling forward. And now inhale, reach it back up high. Exhale, left toes replace left hand, lower to the right knee. My toes are hanging off over the edge of the mat. My toes are turned out. And I'm pressing strong into the right hand. Okay, this next inhale breath, all it is an arm gesture. Make it as much or as little as you want. I'm gonna go big. Inhale, open. As long as you're pressing into your right palm, you can lean back as far as you want. On our exhale breath, flying monkey towards the back of your mat, bending into the right knee. First time here, settle in. Don't take it too seriously, you know? Just see where your body feels tight or feels good. Know we'll be here again, so. Oh, this sounds so good. You know, when we start to flow, we'll go pretty with the arms and stuff, but right now, just chill. All right, use your hands as support. Come up, make sure your feet are pointed directly forward. It's in the details, always. Standing star, palms touch. Exhale, turn the toes out. Bend your knees, goddess pose. Let's stomp our heels. All right, on the inhale, everything goes parallel again. Eyes, shoulders, hips, toes. Exhale, we'll go to warrior B, front of the room. So all I'm really thinking is turn out my left foot, my right heel will slide back where it needs to go. Move the rib cage. Oh man, I timed this perfectly, I think. Inhale, reverse your triangle, reach up. This should be like a real nice sigh for your body. This should feel really stretchy, gooey, yum. And then on the exhale, windmill your hands down to the mat so we're in a runner's lunge, right? So everything's super parallel, like you've got ski boots and skis on. I assume, I never do that, but I assume. So now, on our inhale, we're gonna reach our left leg high, but I want you to keep it bent like you're pushing through something, like you're pushing through some BS, whatever's in your life. So point your toes, bend your knee, keep it bent, 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 bent. Break something as you point it. Not in your body, but like some bullshit, right? And then exhale, left knee, right elbow. We prepped for this. Now we're gonna do the full expression. Extend the left toes in line with the fingertips. Back foot will go flat. Reach the right arm high. Swing the fingertips towards the front of your mat. You should even feel this in your hip flexor. Feel it in my right hip flexor. A little. Not crazy, but a little. Okay, so I'm pressing into my left palm. Right fingertips are reaching forward. Now I'm just going to take a seat. That's it. Take a seat towards the back right corner of my mat. And fold. Let's smack the ground a little bit. Okay, on my inhale, take this slowly, you guys. Take the time to figure this out. It's not something we do all the time. Bend both knees. Bend both knees. So my heel comes in, my right heel comes in towards my booty. My front is almost like in a half a pigeon, right? Then my left hand comes down just off the mat, like I'm gonna hang out and watch television, but I'm not. I'm gonna lift my hips, pushing through my right hip flexor, fingertips reach towards the left. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, and it feels good. All right, now both hands come to the mat. I'm going to spiral onto the ball of my right foot. So look at my right foot. It's already ready. It's ready. Hands are on the mat. Keep my left knee bent and tucked as long as possible, long as possible, long as possible. Then I extend, breaking any bullish in my life. Push. And now shift forward. Lower, slow, three-legged. Inhale, curl the chin, curl the chin, curl the chin. Exhale, down dog. Ha! Bounce your heels a little bit. So we'll stay in down dog. We'll go through that. I'll guide you. The song that I want us to do it to is next. So we'll make it kind of dancey. If I'm cueing and that annoys you, then put this next song on and do it on your own, like 1,000 times. Just enjoy the shit out of it. All right. But we'll start now. Why not? So bounce your heels. Let's sigh together. So in through the nose. Exhale, open the mouth. Ha. Cool, here we go. Inhale, reach the right leg high. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, right foot replaces right hand, lower to left knee. Now here it is, it's your moment of glory. Inhale, reach the right arm high. Exhale, flying monkey to the back of your mat. Inhale, come up, standing star. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, reach up, parallel. Exhale, warrior B, front of the mat. Inhale, reverse triangle, reach up. Exhale, hands to the mat, runner's lunge. Inhale, develop that right leg, pull through. And now exhale, right knee, left elbow, send it across. Inhale, lift your hips, shooting star. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend both knees, right hand, lift the hips. Exhale, hands to the mat. Ball with the left foot, reach the right leg high. Shift forward, lower slow. Inhales up, exhales down. I'm gonna turn this song up. Here we go. This is the dance. We'll start it on the left side. I'm sorry if I yell, but we gotta have the volume. Wait for me on the first cue. We'll wait till the song gets going. You can shake, static shake here if you'd like. Here we go. Inhale, left leg high. Left knee, right elbow, exhale.
up with, don't worry, it's a lot to keep up with, but just do it again, and then do it again, and then do it again, and then do it again, and do it again until that's comfortable, because that release that you can get, so without having to worry about where's my foot go, where's my arm go, eventually your body will just know. So get there, it is worth it. All right, we're just gonna do like a few little standing poses, nothing too crazy, and then we'll dance a little bit. Down dog. All right, because it wouldn't be my class without one. Let's flippy our doggy. So, inhale, reach the right leg forward, and then shift forward so you're in a three-legged plank. Now bend your right knee, keep the right toes pointed, and lift the knee and look up. If you have a mirror, fantastic, I'm jealous. And now really slowly, I want to see all the parts before your flippy dog. So slowly start to shift and open the right knee, shift the weight into the left hand, slow, 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 slow. Now I'm coming onto my right fingertips, and then lift my hips. Here. One of my favorite poses ever. It's just word. And now exhale, you can bring your right hand to the mat, or just place your right foot in front. We'll come right up, crescent pose. Whew, so workout. Reach the arms tall, push the left heel forward. You should feel this in your hip flexor. It's all connected. Reach up. On the inhale, get a little taller with the arms and upper body. And then exhale, sweep the hands behind. Palms in, palms down, pinkies in. On our inhale, we'll come up. Warrior 3, hands at heart. We'll be here. Ooh-cha. We'll be here for 5. 4. 3. 2. Now listen, on 1, don't you dare drop out of this. Inhale, lift the toes and lift the heart 2 inches. Now, exhale, hands to the mat, standing splits. No rules with the hip here. Let this feel nice wherever it needs to. And now, big giant step back. Let's reverse the warrior. So front knee bend, up and back, pop the front heel. Now exhale, we'll find triangle pose. So straighten the front leg, reach forward, drag the left hip back, forward, forward. Hands to shin or maybe to the mat, send left fingertips forward. Maybe even find a half wrap. You can bring the back of your left hand to kind of like where your bra strap would be and lean into your hand and really support yourself. It's kind of a nice little trust fall with yourself. All right, let's look down at our right toes, right hand, slight bend into the right knee, come up for half moon pose. Do it better than that, please. Or no, it doesn't matter. But with grace would be nice. Reach the arms wide, long, through the fingertips, through the toes. We'll be here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now on 1, don't you dare dive down. Inhale, lift, and then exhale, standing splits. Take a big step back so you're in a runner's lunge. If you have a handstand practice, you can go ahead and do that now.
Ooh, it's a very good song. Otherwise, you can just step it back and we'll chaturanga. Inhales up, exhales down. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit, so I'm probably gonna yell at you a little bit more, but so be it. Down dog. All right, inhale, left leg high. Shift forward, three-legged plank. Bend left knee, but keep it lifted. Point the left toes. Look forward. Fierce. All right, real slow. Flipping your doggy. Shift, shift, shift. Point the toes. And then flip it. Press into your right hand. Lift the hips. All right, you can use your left hand or not. Step forward with the left foot. Come up, crescent pose. All right, lift a little bit taller, so like you're lifting your rib cage off your hip points by like an inch. Reach up. Exhale, sweep the hands behind. Pinkies in, palms down. Let's go, warrior three, come up. Be here. Queen. 3, 2, 1. What's that? Inhale, lift. Exhale. All right, big giant step back, reverse your warrior. Pump the heel. Exhale, triangle pose. Maybe reach around, do the half wrap so you can see a different angle. So I'm really leaning into my hands. But I got myself here, okay? All right, bend into the left knee. Look at your fingertips, look at your toe. Come up, half moon. Make sure your hand is above your shoulder, not drifting over your booty. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's that lift? Exhale, standing splits. Big step back. You can go into a handstand practice if you like, otherwise vinyasa, lower slow. Inhales up. Exhale, take a child's pose for a minute. Breath. All right, I want to just one more little thing to get into our hip flexors. Let's actually, you can just come to the knees. Yeah, no biggie. Not everything needs to be all fancy, right? Step forward with your right foot, but straighten the leg. And I like to turn my right toes in slightly. It gives you just kind of a nice anchor, but square the hips off. All right, now make a fist with your right hand. Right hand, fist. Then that fist goes to your left butt cheek, okay? This is not a back bend. I don't care how bendy your back is, all right? This is not what this is about. This is about your hip flexor. So reach the left arm high and just push your hips forward. Yeah, you're gonna lean back a little bit, but that's not, the intent is not the back. It's the hip flexor, and you should feel it wild. Push, push, push. Push. Be here, stay with it. And you might like hit a little plateau where you're like, I don't feel anything. Well, push again. Exhale, hands to the mat. Again, we'll turn the toes out so they kind of hang over the right side, but let's bend the left knee, reach around and grab now. You should feel pretty freaking open. Look. And you can come to your forearm, or you can stay up. Sometimes I like to stay up because I can get more open with the chest. But make sure you're not rolling to the outer edge of your left thigh. Try and keep think of the inner thigh going down a little bit. And that's it. Let's just step back, both knees. And then we'll step forward with our left foot now. Straighten the leg, turn the toes in slightly for a nice anchor, and then square the hips off. I'm sorry, I'm just seeing what song's next so I know. Cool. Okay, fists with the left hand. Left hand goes to right butt cheek. Reach the right arm high. Okay? Now, it's not a lean back, it's a push the hip forward. I'm really only interested in opening through the hip flexors. Okay? Back bends are back bends, they're fantastic and we'll get there, okay? Heart openers. But right now, I'm really just interested in that hip flexor. And I forgot to do this on the other side, I always forget this. What if you bring your right hand to the back of your head and let your head kind of relax so you're not gripping with your neck and throat muscles? Let's sing a song. Push, 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 push. Find your plateau where you're complacent and you're silent, and then push. All right, exhale, hands to the mat. Turn the left toes out. Reach around. So it is a different feeling, sensation. If I'm kind of dumping to the outer edge of my right thigh, I'm like, But if I'm really trying to keep that hip square and think inner thigh down, I really feel it through my right hip flexor, and that's the goal. To feel. Okay, release. We're just gonna come to our bellies for a moment, and don't worry, we're gonna get back up and dance a little bit, but since we're here, we've got the music, we've got the time, let's do this. So, cactus the right arm, so the palm is flat on the mat, left fingertips reach out. Actually, and come to your right fingertips. Left arm is straight, right fingertips on the mat like you're grabbing a cupcake. Bend your right knee and lift and let it topple over. If your right foot goes flat, that's fantastic. If not, don't worry. And if you really are feeling fancy, you can interlace your fingers behind. And then let's come through center, do the other side. So left fingertips, like they're grabbing a cupcake. Right fingertips reach out, arm is straight. Bend your left knee, so your left heel kicks into your booty. And now open, 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 topple. Interlace the fingers behind if you want. All right. I think we're about ready. So come to the belly. Take an inhale, come up cobra. Exhale, find your down dog. Perfect, Tiny. I'm going to face directly to you. We're going to dance. Everything I say here is merely a suggestion. Move to the music. Do something crazy. Break up out your bubble. Here we are, down dog. Let's go. Out, in, out. Right, left, right.
be as static or as groovy as you want it to be. But we're gonna go in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in. Speed it up, here we go. Out, in. Stay with it. So we'll go back into our jumping jacks. Feet's gonna like creep up. So just come towards the back of your mat, just move. I'll cue you as much as I can. Throw something off your hands. Get rid of some shit. Just move. And just slow it down a little. Keep it moving, but more subtle. If you're in my moon group, you know. Hands out hard. Just some really simple, just a couple, 2, 3 little closing stretches. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back, plank pose. And from plank, just shift your right knee forward so you're in pigeon on the right. Ooh, child, if that's too much, you can find figure 4 or stacked logs. I've been riding a lot, so my hips are a little tight. Just a few more breaths. Notice if something's coming up here. We just did a big release, and now we're getting into the hips where we hold a lot of emotion. So, and Prince is on, so shit's probably gonna come up and see what it is, sit with it. And then we'll just switch. So, as gracefully as you like, find pigeon or figure 4 on the left. No drama, just go. But watch, we're gonna go inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, fold. And then just relax. Sorry, relax over your legs. If your knees bend, that's okay. If your feet turn out, that's okay. Let's find a couple back bends since we are probably really open for our front side body. Heart openers, rather. Let's go camel, Ustrasana, since we've kind of been there already. I'll do a side view because that can be helpful. This is how I like, so just come into your knees, feet just a little wider than the knees, but I like to start with this little practice. So interlace the fingers, press the palms down towards the mat, and then inhale, lift them high. And now I want you to become as tall as you can become. So I don't care, your shoulders will come into your ears, it's kind of tense. Oh, but keep it long, long, long. Now, keep the spine, moves the shoulders, all right? But you're still so long, you're the tallest you've ever been. And now reach around, maybe grab your hips, maybe hands come to the ankles or calves. And same thing like we've been doing all class, push your hips forward. Let this be a front side body stretch as much as a back bend. 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose. All right, yogis. In the essence of time, I invite you to close your practice in the ritual of your choosing, whether that's maybe a couple twists or maybe plow pose, happy baby, that kind of thing. And then at least 5 minutes of shavasana. You can stay seated in meditation, or you can lie back, let your feet and arms just kind of go wide. But I will close in the same manner as I opened. And that is a call to all of you, a call to go within, a call to reach out, a call to ask yourself the tough questions. Ask me the tough questions. Ask everyone the tough questions. If you're interested in taking action, let me know. I can help you find the right people, the right places. Again, it's uncomfortable and awkward for me to ask this of you, but